I don't know if y'all can hear this. Let me know if y'all can hear this. Just like a little intro music. Okay. Hello, 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 and hi. Okay. I'm waiting for 1 o'clock to drop so I can go live on Instagram as well, so we can do this thing. It's that time. It is 1 and it changes everything. Well, it is 1 on my phone. Maybe it's not 1 in the Instagram zone. I believe I just click on it. I already scheduled it. I believe I just click on it and it'll be like, you want to go live now? I don't know. I'm gonna just see if something pops up. I think that's what happened last time when I got stopped up by trying to figure it out. Okay. So I'm going to cancel this. Let's see if anything pops up. Let's see if anything comes up. I forgot to clip my nails. I was reminded like 7 times, forgot to clip my nails, but I'm going to by the end of the day. By the end of the day. Let me put this in full screen. Because it wasn't. Now it is. I don't know about this. Don't know about this. Hey. I went the wrong way. I'm just going to try to do it again, yeah. All right, schedule. Edit. This confuses me so much. This confuses me so much. I thought this is how it's done. Every single time. Thought this is how it's done. Start. There it is. I didn't have to go very far. Y'all want to see my work desk Instagram? I just tidied it up. I got my lotions. I don't go too far over here because this is like amalgamation of a bunch of things. You guys don't need to see that. You don't need to see that. There is YouTube. I just screenshotted. I did not stop and smile or anything, but there it is. And you're going to see my face. Remember when there was MySpace? Ignore the mess in the back. Okay. All right. Thank you. Hey. Get the energy up. Get the energy up. Hey. Let's go. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and pause that. And hi, YouTube, hi, Instagram. I'm just happy that both mediums of social media living are working. And I'm happy. I did not check the angles for back here, which I sort of regret. But like I said, ignore all this. All right, Instagram, don't judge me. Word to FKA Twigs. Okay. All right. So happy Aries season, y'all. Everybody. And happy spring equinox. Okay. And if you read the caption, if you've been watching the videos, you know that this is a reading for the season of spring. Ding 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 ding. And so I'm going to go ahead and let you know exactly what does that look like? What are you doing? So let me tell you. First of all, I saw a video that was like, you should never film with a door in the back of you. I don't know, but I don't have much option because it's a pigsty over here. Okay. We're getting ready for laundry. We're getting ready for a huge trip. I'm going to be going out of the country for the first time, which is really exciting. And we are getting ready. Okay. That's just what it is. Laundry is here. Okay. It's almost the middle of the week. We're preparing. We're planning ahead. We're preparing ourselves for everything that we've got to do. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and let y'all know what's going on. So I'm going to do the normal everything in terms of starting the read, just like, I guess I started it sort of high energy today, but I hope if the energy does not match you that you are not offended. Okay. Also, just thank you for watching, because you're here and that means a lot to me and I'm grateful. So let me go ahead and just break down how we're going to read. I'm going to do the oracle first, per usual, because the oracle is the leading guiding energy. Okay, so we're going to pull out oracles for the main themes that we sort of want to look out for. I did do a blind selection of which oracle deck we're reading with. Actually, Dawn helped me with it. It was a pick a number 1 through 3 type of blind selection, and like, he didn't know what 1 through 3 was, but I did, and he chose the artist oracle, so that's what we're going to be using for the oracle leading guiding oracle message. And then we're going to go into a 3-month spread. Okay. It's intense. But basically there's 4 weeks in each month. And this season, the spring season. So it basically breaks down, if you divide it by like 12, it breaks down to 3, I believe. Around there. So we're going to work with that. And I'm going to do a reading for that, and then do some clarifiers, and then I'm going to close. And I'm really excited to get into it. I really am. I'm always excited to read, y'all. Reading is what I love. Reading is what I do. It's who I am. It's not just what I do and what I love. It's who I am. That's the truth. I've studied tarot for many, many, many years. Okay. And now putting it into some sort of action on social meds is really exciting for me. It's getting that much closer to that like community aspect and bridging that gap between me just reading for myself and my family and reading for the collective now, which is really great. It's still my family and my friends, but we're all part of a bigger singular energy. And so I'm so happy. Hi, Charmaine. I'm so happy that that you're here, and I'm going to be reading. I'm going to start with this oracle message. It's chilling under some citrine, some clear quartz, and some chrysocolla. Okay, all great for just harnessing that intuitive energy. So we're going to see what message or messages come out from the Artist Oracle. Ooh, chrysocolla. Okay, we're going to see what messages come out from the Oracle regarding spring, the spring ahead, because this is the first day of spring. We've got like, I don't math the best, maybe 90 days, close to 90 days of spring, I would say. 3 times 30 is 90, yes. About 90 days. I hope everyone's doing well. How is everybody doing today? And how is the weather where everybody is? I know for Charm and I know I said Charm. It's been on and off pouring, right? Spring showers brings May flowers. I said that in my last, I said a version of that in my last reading, which I've recognized is exactly what I just said. Spring showers brings May flowers. The music, by the way, that I had going on when I started is Afro Lo-Fi, which has been my sugar honey iced tea these days. Hello, single as F. That's a message. Okay. We are going to see. This card usually always comes up whenever I use this deck. Albrechter. One man's outbreak is another man's breakthrough. I know that's right. Okay. So we got 3 oracles. I'm going to go ahead and read their messages. I didn't get the books out to highlight any messages for you today. But the messages on their card are on each card. Hello, Linnell is the highlighted message in itself. All right, so I'm going to go with the inspiration, the work. I'm going to go with the work for the first one, Marina Abramovac. She came out during, I think, Scorpio season or possibly Sag season, right? With this arrow. I didn't see Sag being like, I'm not an astrologist, obviously, but not to say obviously, I always say obviously, but I'm not an astrologist. I study some astrology currently. If anything, that's what I am still getting into. I mean, life is an ongoing absorption of knowledge. So that's just one aspect that I'm highlighting. Okay. With the astrology, I follow some astrologists like ethereal astrology and Roland Legrand, Kateria Knowles. Okay. Check them all out on definitely YouTube and definitely on Instagram. I just thought of people there, on those 2 platforms that I do follow. And I appreciate the way that they deliver the messages. Some of them may be a little winded like me, but that's okay. Okay. So I'm actually going to read them all and see if there is like a thread that sort of sews them all together since they all came out together. I hope you're having a great day. How's your first day of spring going, by the way? How's your first day of spring? Spring, 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 spring. All right. All right. So I might just read this as one long sentence, and then you all can let me know what, or let yourself know what comes out for you. The second artist we got is Orlan. It's an artist by one name, which is not most of the artists in this deck. It's like Prince, the artist formerly known as Prince. And then we have Marcel Duchamp. Okay. I don't know because I didn't get the book out. Sorry, I just didn't. I don't know where in time they're all from. But I'm going to go ahead and read this as it came out. Skeptic, heal thyself. Discipline is both a noun and a verb. When a stranger stares into your soul, do not press charges. Stare back. Don't fear pain. Art is an aesthetic. Do you like who you see in your petri dish? Become your paradigm. Scandal before stardom. Making it look easy is hard. May your bathroom humor leave a serious legacy. Okay, so that is the message between these three, which is really interesting. I feel like Marina's like, don't limit yourself, stay open. And then Orlan is backing that up. I don't know their names. That's why I keep looking at it too. Orlan is backing it up like, yeah, be open and become your own paradigm. Not only be open, but take those risks. Embrace those aspects of limitlessness and really take them head on. And Marcel Duchamp is like, but just know that when you do, things might get a little choppy. The waters might get a little choppy, so be prepared. Okay. That's a good message. So that may be just the flow of this spring. This spring season. Interesting. So I'm going to put these cards to the side. And then I'm going to go ahead and read with the Spirit Song Tarot, which is one of my faves. It's all animals and cuteness and awesomeness and animals. Okay. So, but it's based on the tarot. The suits are not like wands and swords, cups, and pentacles. Rather, they are feathers for swords, acorns for wands, crystals for pentacles, and shells for cups. Okay. I think that's all. Yeah, pentacles is earth. I'm like, what is earth? All right. I'm going to wake this deck up. Thank you so much for being here and joining. I hope that the messages that come out for the spring, you're able to implement them in your daily intentional choices, navigations. So we're going to start with the first month of spring. What are messages for this first month of spring? We got 2, and we want 4. Okay. 2. Ooh. Okay. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so we got 4 cards for the first month. Can we get 4 cards? Let's get 4 cards for the second month. I don't know what that was. Gonna do that one more time. Four feathers. So for 4 feathers flipping around in my hand, I think there's a need for balance. Potentially work-life balance, work-pleasure balance, rest balance, okay? 4 swords is typically someone laying down on top of a coffin with 4 swords. Like surrounding the coffin or on the coffin. All right, second month. Ooh, we got a good card for the second month. I'm excited to get into it. Can you see it? Instagram? You can't see the actual cards probably. We're going to go into the third month. I'm not going to take that card because I didn't set the intention. Okay, that's also a good card, I would say. Dream, dream, dream. That's a lot of cards that I'm not taking. I just need 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards to final this up and finish this final set of 4 weeks. The panda was just sticking out and it's reversed. So yeah, maybe there's an imbalance happening for some of us at the moment, which is no judge, no shade, but it's good to recognize and be honest with ourselves where that imbalance lies or that whatever's keeping us stagnated so that we can then actively work to correct it if we want, you know? All right, Knight of Shells. Wow, this last month, okay? Just the 2 cards that flipped over of the 4 for the last month. Big, big stuff. Okay, so we have the 6 of feathers on the bottom of the deck. 6 of swords, transition and insight. So this may be just a huge time of either coming into a new state of reality for a lot of us, finishing or after finishing something during this time. Which is beautiful. Let's get into the first 4 weeks of spring. So excited. Spring is one of my favorite seasons. Not that there's like a bunch of seasons to choose from. There are. But in terms of the patterns of weather, the rotational seasons, the main rotational seasons, spring is my baby. Okay. So the first card for the first 4 month, for the first month, is Knight of Crystals. I'm going to go ahead and put this here. Oh, there's no bottom. Just kidding. Is Knight of Crystals. Knight of Crystals is about endurance and determination. That means that whatever we've been focusing on, like with that transition card, the Six of Feathers transition card, whatever we've been focusing on, whatever we've been putting our energy into and our goodwill into, that's something that's going to potentially really be a saving grace for us. I see this camel. It's depicted by a camel. Let me do a close-up. I see this camel, and when I think of camels, they can last. They store. They have that ability of storing their sustenance in their bodies in a way that helps them survive, essentially. So that may be part of this whole energy of transitioning. Maybe that transition is needing to prepare and stay sustained for the next season, even. The next card is the Seven of Feathers. Whatever is going to transition, whatever is happening with this transition energy, it's going to happen quick because this is a cheetah. Okay? This also, to me, implores us to really, and again with the camel, to really be tactful. Use our tactics when it comes to everything that we're putting our attention to and putting our focus into, that we're investing in at this time. Especially if it's something that we're going to continue to invest in throughout this spring season. Yeah. With the four of feathers that stuck out earlier, it makes sense because this cheetah is not in action. It's not running. Yes, use what you have and use the resources at your disposal, right? So tapping into your communities, really utilizing the resources that are there that you may not even know are there. Taking that risk, taking chances, that is a big part. But with the four of feathers that came out earlier, usually four of feathers, four of swords, that's all about resting and rejuvenating and bringing it all together, bringing our energy back to a steadiness. And with this cheetah card, the cheetah's not running, so that is, to me, in a way, steady. Because that non-movement sometimes can be seen as like stagnancy, but sometimes we need to take a break. We just need it. And I think that maybe the whole transitioning energy, the Six of Feathers, is also imploring that, because of our energy that we've had going, that we don't want to burn ourselves out. We want to sort of take that time to really reestablish energetically. The last card for the first month is the Two of Acorns. Oh, wait, no. Rewind, okay? The card before that is the Four of Acorns. It did come out reversed. The fourth acorn stands for comfort and community. So this goes hand in hand with the sense of transitioning. In order to transition, and it's depicted by a walrus, which is so awesome. In order to transition and to get toward the goals that we want to get toward, we're gonna have to face some uncomfortable growing pains, essentially. You know, why do walruses have big tusks like this? I wonder what that evolution is for. I've seen walruses like duke it out on the beach, on the shore with each other and use their tusks, but I've never seen them do anything else with them. So I really am wondering. Community. Speaking of community, Duke and the walruses duking it out with each other on the beach. They are such communal animals. They sleep on top of each other. It's a whole, what is this called? Walrus of a time. It's a whole walrus of a time. When you check out a walrus, I guess it's called a colony. Okay. This is the four of acorns. Last card, as I already showed and said, is the two of acorns, and it's depicted by an eagle. Okay. And this stands for insight and focus. Now, with the bottom of the deck energy, insight was one of the characteristics of the dragonfly. Okay. I think this is really talking about how, like, we planned and we got to this point. Now we're going to another point in time, and it's time for us to continue planning, to continue analyzing, and making our situations and our lives and our focuses, making the most that we can out of them by doing that diligence of reassessing, analyzing, and things of that nature. Speaking of nature, I love these cards. All right, so we're gonna go into the second month. Oh, let's see how the first month ties back into the oracle. Okay. Don't fear pain. Yes. Don't fear pain. Don't fear loss. Loss is a form of pain for many, right? If you lost like your family member, that would be painful. So that's why when I look back on these cards for the first month, the first week is super important to me because of the camel and that sense of really reserving ourselves, really being moderating with ourselves, so that we're not underindulging or not overindulging, but that we are focused. We are staying focused throughout it all. I really feel like this Orlin card would go with the first month. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on the first month. I feel like of all of the cards that came out in the first month, it's the most aligned with it. So I'm going to put that there. And now we're going to go into the second span of 4 weeks within spring. I do have tea. I don't have to keep choking. That feels better. My throat is happy. Now we can get back into business. Okay. So the second set of 4 weeks, which is basically April to May. Okay. the first card, we got the six of crystals, which is such a beautiful card to get. It's sort of it can be okay. Let me back up. I'm just so excited because this is such a lovely card. And the other card that the card that follows this is just makes more sense and makes me more merry. Okay. Hi Keith. So the six of crystals. The six of crystals stands for synergy and gratitude. I want to show it to y'all. First of all, how cute are these? What are they called? They're Simones. Timones? Okay. They're I can't think of the name right now. Hello. I can't do you know the name of these? All I can think of is Timon, okay? Again, community, pack animals. Okay. It's so funny that we just got the eagle or the bird of prey, and then we have a Timon. We have two meerkats. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Meerkats. So we have meerkats following this bird of prey that essentially, if you put them toe to toe together, like the meerkats are going to be out, like not out like they're counted out, but I mean they're gonna flee. It's going to be a situation that's not for them, basically. So that's really interesting to see, because it's like we are going to go from this energy of like that assessing energy, that recollecting, or like gathering of understanding from the past, however long. In the last reading, it was like 7 to 8 months, 7 to 8 years, 7 to 8, all that. Okay. And then we can go back into our focused. I think meerkats. I remember there was a show, Meerkat Manor. I used to like catch. I used to catch just time to time, and they're very they're like cats. They have very their senses are very heightened, because they need to be, because their evolution has made it that way. They also have specific tones that they use to communicate to each other. Okay. So I think that embracing that sense of community, embracing that sense of preservation of community, is going to be important come like April, May. Okay. Aren't they cute? They're like little rodents, I think. But they remind me of sloths. That's what I thought. That's what I was thinking. Sloths. But they're not. They're meerkats. Thank you so much, Charm. I love you. All right, so the next up, first of all, let me just let you know this. This card was the Six of Crystals. Six of Crystals akin to the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles usually is like two individuals on their knees in front of another individual, and that's standing up. The third individual that's standing up. I love you more. The third individual that's standing up is throwing out like breadcrumbs or coins, or like it's almost like giving back. Or sometimes I read it as like neediness. Okay. I don't feel like that's going to be an issue here. I feel like, I don't know if you guys can hear the wind, but it is whistling, howling outside right now. It is a force. Okay. So community. Engaging in our community is going to be, or the way that we go about engaging in our community. Watch out, okay? there's going to be some things that maybe we don't want to get involved in, or we don't want to feel prey to. We don't want to feel privy to. And it's good if we stay alert. Yes. I just got a message. Thank you. Thank you, Divine. It's good if we stay alert with the messages that we're getting when it comes to broadening our community, potentially. Okay. Next, so this was the 6 of crystals. Next we have the Chariot, which is number 7. And it's depicted by a mother freaking rhino, okay? Rhinos are quite the force. I mean, this wind is a force, but this is quite the force. Rhinos are armored battalions in themselves. The chariot here with the rhino stands for discipline and determination. So I think this is really highlighting that we may be coming up to instances of where our determination and our discipline has led, depending on how disciplined we've been and how disciplined we continue being. Hey, Grace. There's a wave thing on Instagram, but I'm just doing it. So the chariot is about going forward. It's about, trusting in ourselves as we go forward, right? Knowing that we have the best. We know what's for us and what's not. And we know what's going to work with us and what's not. So when it comes to like business or like romantic relationships, even friendships and things of that nature, we'll be able to, like, don't ignore it, y'all. There will be a moment where it'll be like off energy or something of that nature. Okay. Trust that and like, I would either, depending on who you are, lean into it and confront it, or just let it be what it is, let it exist and go about your business. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys, this card, this card is the 4. Yes. See, thank you for that. Thank you for the snaps. I mean, you didn't literally snap. Maybe you did on your end, Charm, but I feel like yes. The 4. Okay, so the next card for the 3rd week in the 2nd month. That's beautiful. I love it. I love it having energy, like synchronistic energy, validating energy come from sources, which is all from the same source, come from different aspects of source sharing. And it's the same, it's literally the same thing. It's amazing. It's amazing. So we got the 4 of feathers. What have I not been talking about the 4 of feathers for like this whole freaking read and how it turned around in my hand? It was destined to come out, right? So the 4 of feathers, oh, here, let me show you guys. I don't know what kind of animal or bear this is, but it's really cute. Super cute. It reminds me of me. The 4 of feathers says sanctuary and rest. So that's what it stands for. Like I said, we're not burning ourselves out. This is not the vibe anymore. Like, hustle culture, we can hustle. We can do all that, but make sure that we're taking care of ourselves. Self-care is where it's at. Self-love is the best love, as Ari Lennox sang beautifully. Last card is the Two of Shells. Union and harmony. Whatever, like I was saying with the Six of Pentacles and the Chariot, whatever is for you is going to be for you, and you're going to be able to recognize it. If it's not for you, it's not going to be for you. This is two turtle doves. Two turtle doves canoodling. Two turtle doves doing their thing. Two of Shells, Two of Cups. That is a divine union. Can I tell y'all? Is this a 6 too? No, it's not. Okay, so we have I'm going to show you the cards after in the way that they came out because it's kind of hard to see it from here. But this month, all the cards are out. So, Two of Shells, union. We're going to really be finding our tribes, our cliques, our people, especially if that's already what we've been doing. We've sort of been like desiring that, or like looking to maybe form a partnership, form a business, and all those things. Those things are going to, those relationships are liable to be formed in like May, June. Okay. With summer coming, approaching rather, when we get into the throes of June, we're liable to really see an impact in our relationships. That's a positive one. It looks like a positive one. And I'm going to give I don't know. I'm going to wait till the end to give the oracle cards to the different piles. But so that is the second set of 4 weeks for spring. Let's go into the final set of 4 weeks and see what that is all about. Okay. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, everybody that's here, everybody that's been here, everybody that's dropped in. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm so happy that you did. And now we're going to get into the final 4 weeks of spring, and sort of like, this is not definitive, y'all, but this is definitely a progressive message. So if anything, take what you need, leave what you don't want. Okay. But know that it is comprehensive. Okay. It's not like it's meant to be comprehensive. It's not meant to be dissected. But if that's what you want to do, it's up to you. It's your life. You know what I mean? So next we have the number 6, which is traditionally the Lovers. Okay. This stands for choice and trust. This is following the Two of Shells. 2 wolves. Okay. Two wolves. There's a trope about wolves, a lone wolf, right? Finding your tribe, as I said, right? And maybe getting back together with your tribe, joining back with your tribe. That's a message. Okay. I feel like all of the animals, the winged animals that have come out have had the insight, have had that sense of insight connected to them as one of their highlighted aspects. The Two of Shells is 2 turtle doves. They're winged birds. They're birds, but they do not have this insight. I think that the insight is going to build. It's going to build, and then there's going to be a choice with the Two of Shells. And then it's going to be a matter of, in this final 4 weeks, coming to this place of unconditional love, whether that is for ourselves and our own journeys, or if we find ourselves. Step-by-step clarity. If we find ourselves paired like the turtle doves to something or someone else that makes us stronger. And I'm not saying like physically. It can be physically. Did y'all hear that? Let me stop. The weather's like, girl, hurry up. Okay, so not just physically, but like emotionally, mentally, spiritually. Yes, so many like it's pretty incredible. And there's two in the second set of four. I mean, the second 4 week. There's two coupled animals in the 4 week couple, the 4 week spread. Anyway, oh my gosh, I wish Sean was here. I hope he sees this. So next we have for the second week of the last 4 weeks, the page of feathers. I'm going to show Instagram. It's a Miko. It's a raccoon. Okay. Exploration and discovery. Ooh. So this is, I'm going to show y'all after. Okay. So make sure you stay. This is for spring. It's all the same season. Thank you, Brother Keith. This is for spring. This is just me breaking it down into the different sets of 4 weeks. So like it's March to April, April to May, May to June. June, of course, is when summer is going to start. So that's where I'm, drawing that line. Okay. Oh, we're on the raccoon. Raccoons are so cute. Okay. They're very clever too. Exploration, discovery. They're very what's that called? They're very interested. Like they're what's it called? Like they're creepers. Like not creepers in a bad way, but they like creep around and they like find things, and then not when they're in your yard, but then again, when you look at it, like, is it really their fault? You know what I mean? I mean, this is their home. Instinctual, definitely, but they're also like very that's not the word I'm looking for. It's like they meddle. I don't know. They meddle. Hunters, survivors, thrivers. Discovery. There's going to be something like I feel that this is imploring us to really stay focused at the same time as we're sort of like we allow ourselves we allow ourselves to embrace a sense of community, embrace a sense of partnership, embrace this grounding in ourselves for one, and that self-love aspect. I feel like I'm yelling, but the wind outside is so loud right now. And steadiness. They're stealthy. That's what I was thinking. They're stealthy. Okay. So there may be something coming in for us the second week of the last 4 weeks that we don't expect. And it can be a result of this transition energy that the Six of Swords is presenting. But Marcel Duchamp, he said, "Scandal before stardom." Okay, that's all I need to say. He said scandal before stardom. So, or his advice, his insight, his inspiration is scandal before stardom. I don't know. I wish I had the book out, but I'm not gonna get it out because it's just a lot to do right now. They do not care. They're chunky striped heads. Oh wow, yeah, this is their season. I'm sure, just like bears, they hibernate during the winter, and when the spring comes a rolling around, so do they. I'm sorry to hear that, y'all. I'm sure there's like ways to deter them as well. I don't know what, because the inner city, or like the ones that are around us, are like the trash babies, the trash raccoons. So they go into anybody's backyard. They will be up in your backyard. So I'm sorry to hear that, for real. From the raccoon, though. From the raccoon, the page of feathers. Page of feathers, that's something coming in. That's either us going forth or something coming in. Insight, downloads, messages, going back and forth, possibly. Oh my gosh, you're going to love the last card. But this is not the last card. This is the second to last card. So let's get it. For this last card, second to last card, we have the Hermit. And the Hermit stands for contemplation and wisdom. Whatever insights we have during the spring season, it's going to puddle. It's going to puddle into our wisdom, into what we already know. Right? That is the reality of every day. I feel like. I think this is a koala. I've been getting a lot of insights into like eating. Also, I had a really strange dream the other night about mice. Anyway, not eating mice, but I think this is also saying like go forth, but go forth with a purpose. Go forth taking what we know, what we have learned, everything that we've gathered and acquired, to put into our memory banks and to put into our wealth of knowledge, or to aid in our wealth of knowledge, and really let that be what guides us. And I think it's specifically having to do with relationships, not necessarily romantic relationships, but it can be. But I think it's just like our relationships to our communities and outside of ourselves and within ourselves. Okay. This is the only animal other than the meerkat that looks like it's smiling. Also, the cheetah is looking directly at the meerkat, smiling. So never mind. Contemplation. That is thinking. That is being pensive. This is basically just saying, take our time with these new discoveries that come from the choices that we're making, and really think them through. Really think them through, up and down and all around. If you can, it doesn't hurt to give that much attention to it. Finally, you guys! Finally, the Knight of Shells. So there's so much love energy here in this reading. The Knight of Shells stands for passion and charm. It's a flamingo. Basically, this is saying, if nothing else this spring, make sure you eat some shrimp. Okay? Because that's all flamingos do. That's why they're so pink. That's not all they do, but that's like, yes, that is you, charm. Go eat some shrimp. Go have a little lobster dinner. Go have a little seafood dinner. You know, enjoy. I feel like that is, if I were to put these down on anyone, on these months to change it up, I would do Marina Abramovic on the 2nd and Marcel Duchamp on the last. May your bathroom humor leave a serious legacy. Thank you, Brother Keith. Yes! I am so happy that y'all joined me today. Thank you so much for being here. I'm happy that I was able to articulate, because sometimes that just don't be happening. Okay? I was able to articulate and absorb the reading in a way to be able to do that. So thank you for letting me do that for you. I want to show you guys one thing about this reading. I'm going to show Instagram. So if you're not on Instagram, I'm sorry. Hi. So I'm going to turn you all around, because part of my reading is also the number aspect, okay? And the way that numbers come out. I want you to see how they came out. I read the different months this way. Okay? Yay! I love to hear that. I love it, I love it, I love it. So this goes night 7, 6, 7, 6, page, okay? Page and night. The page is before the night. So just seeing that, it's like, okay, so we may be dealing with some friction type energy throughout spring, but at the end of the day, it's going to bring us back to a new sense of a stronger beginning with this page of feathers. Stronger sense of insight, I want to say, because insight was so prevalent here. And then when we go down here to the bottom, we have the 4 of acorns, the 2, the 4, the 2, and then the hermit and the knight. Okay, so I feel like this is 2 different groups of people, 2 different. The two. Sorry, I keep going back and forth. The 2 different groups of people, and I feel like there is, like, we're all going to be possibly definitely tested by like shaky energy that is presented during spring, but it's going to turn around and we're going to find ourselves in a space that we've never been in, where we're able to take advantage of something that maybe not never, but we're able to take advantage of the opportunities that come from the new place that we're in. And we're gonna skyrocket with them. Like it's pretty incredible. Okay, I'm gonna put this back. Sorry for the blinding light. Sorry. I'm trying not to pinch myself on the holder. Oh, well, you don't want to see that. Okay. Yes, the flamingo card is so you, Charm. Knight of Shells. So you, babes. All right, y'all. Well, I'm going to go ahead and put these where they belong. And again, thank you so much for joining Charm and what? I'm confused. I love you. Oh, Charm and Passion. So, yeah. We're entering into the age of Aquarius. It's like a weird, like, push and pull, like, of energy. It's really funny that I went back through the numbers because, like, Pluto's going to be transiting through Aquarius and then go to Capricorn, then go back to Aquarius and go back to Capricorn. Maybe that's what it is. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for being here. I love you so much. You are divine. Remember to stay love, stay light, and that you got this. I'm going to go ahead and sign off. Have a very lovely spring, and I hope to see you soon. Bye. Bye, YouTube. Check out the next reading, which will be for the full moon in Libra. That will be exclusively on Instagram because I will be traveling. And thank you so much for everybody who joined in the live. And I appreciate everyone. And I hope everyone has a lovely spring and that you hang out with me. You keep hanging out with me. Keep checking back in. All right. Bye.